On this episode, we take a look at a few things that most foreigners assume that all Thais do, but are actually not that common.
So if you've ever wondered why you're surrounded by other foreigners while doing something Thai, you'll love this episode of the Bangkok Podcast.
Sawadee krap, this is the Bangkok Podcast. My name is Greg Jorgensen, a Canadian who came to Thailand in 2001 because I was scared of moose, giant land mammals that roam around the forests trying to satiate their bottomless appetites and can kill you with a single strike. Luckily, there's nothing like that here.
Nope, nothing like that at all. Dude, have you seen those elephant attack videos? They're pretty scary.
Like elephants chasing after jeeps and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's right. Like,
I don't want to be there, man.
You know, in Khao Yai and stuff, there's some. I guess they're young males. It's always young male of any species. They're always
the assholes.
Yeah, they're always the assholes. No, elephants can be scary. They're lovable but scary.
Anything that can pick you up and throw you over the horizon without a second thought is something to be wary of.
That's right. And I'm Ed Knuth, an American who came to Thailand on a one-year teaching contract over 25 years ago. Fell in love with being asked, have you eaten yet? At literally any hour of the day. So I never left.
Wake up at night, your wife next to you. Have you eaten yet?
Well, you know how I thought about this on the bonus show. I mentioned a buddy of mine who's back in town from a long time ago, and he's a bit of a partier. I stayed out semi-late with him, and he wanted to go out later. So I think it was about 1:30 a.m., and I bumped into a girl I knew. So it's like 1:30 in the morning on a Saturday night. And she said, have you eaten yet? I'm just like,
yo.
It's just the general, you can say it at any time.
Yeah.
All right. We want to give a big thanks to all of our patrons who support the show. Patrons get every episode a day early, behind the scenes photos of our interviews, a heads up to send questions to upcoming guests, and access to our Discord server to chat with me, Greg, and other listeners around the world. But best of all, patrons also get an unscripted, uncensored bonus episode every week where we riff on current events and Bangkok topics. On this week's bonus show, we got to do a bit of a behind-the-scenes discussion about making the podcast and how it competes, or maybe it does not compete, with the immense amount of video content coming out of Thailand, Greg's embarrassing mistake while going to see Project Hail Mary with his family, thoughts on the annual trip home for Greg and his son to see grandma, and a quick discussion on what's happening with the war in Iran and how it's affecting things here in Thailand. To learn how to become a patron and get all this good stuff, plus full access to over 800 bonus and regular back episodes, click the support button at the top of our website.
That's right. And don't forget, if you are oot and about in Bangkok and see a Bangkok Podcast sticker, take a picture. Send us 3 pictures of 3 different stickers and we'll send you a gift. I might also slap a few up around Vancouver as well, Ed. So
nice.
We might get some people from Vancouver letting us know.
Excellent.
All right. On this episode, we wanted to talk a bit about Thai stereotypes, symbols, and icons. Things that a lot of people strongly associate with Thailand or assume that all Thais do. But guess what? Many of them have simply been adopted and promoted by Thailand as being an integral part of daily life here, but actually play a smaller role in the life of an average Thai person than you may think. Now, we've talked many times about how Thais are very pragmatic and are able to sense which direction the current is moving and move with it. So we thought it would be interesting to shine a light on some of these things and discuss just how Thai they actually are. This is interesting, Ed, because there's a couple of different angles to go here. And you and I were discussing before the show about whether we wanted to talk about what Thailand promotes as being Thai or whether they adopted foreign things and then localized them. But
right.
I think we would kind of want to stick with what a lot of people come to Thailand to have the classic Thai experience for, but look around and realize that they're only surrounded by foreigners.
That's right.
There's not a lot of Thai people around.
That's right. I like this topic. I got to give a shout out to our friend Pailin of Hot Thai Kitchen. She partially inspired this show. I don't want to give away one of our things, but on a recent episode of her podcast called Sabai Talk which I am the video editor for, by the way, she was mentioning things that basically certain things that foreigners always think Thai people are really into, but actually they're not that into it. And so that kind of inspired this list. So just to be clear, listeners, each of the things we talk about, they definitely are Thai. These are Thai things, no doubt about it. Maybe some of them were adopted from other countries, but that's kind of a side issue. So these are definitely Thai things. And certainly some Thai people are very into these things. But the truth is, they're more niche. It's more like a niche thing. If you live here, not that many Thai people are actually doing or into these things.
The thing I'm interested in with these kind of things, this topic in a broader sense, is, as I've said a long time ago, I think Thailand sort of accidentally fell into success. Like what do they say? fell bass backwards into success. Because it's just by dint of their geography or climate, and they have the beaches and they have the mountains and they have they, for whatever economic reasons, they have the strongest economy in the region. And they've sort of been able to capitalize on a lot of things that may not be necessarily purely from Thailand, but more power to them. They're more than happy to promote and adopt and take and make their own.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. Like, I don't know how these things became kind of symbols of the country. I think you're right. To some extent, Thais are intentionally promoting things as symbols when actually they are not that into them. But I'm not sure. Like, I'm not sure how much of this was kind of by accident. So let's just jump right in. The classic one, I'll just go with number one. The classic one is, of course, Pad Thai. So the dish Pad Thai, some Thai people eat it. I would not say it's like extremely unpopular. I would not say that. But it is the classic dish that around the world people think of first. And I think people do assume that Thai people eat Pad Thai the way Americans eat hamburgers. And that is not true. Like, Thai people do not eat Pad Thai the way Americans eat hamburgers.
No. It's funny, though, because my wife came home tonight and she was telling me that for dinner she went to a Pad Thai restaurant. But it's, I would say it's quite far down the list of most commonly eaten, like, street food things, right?
That's a great question. I wonder if maybe I'll give a quiz to my students, because I think I feel we've talked before about how the true Thai dish is Pad Krapow.
Totally.
Krapow moo. Probably Krapow moo is number one, like basil
with a fried egg.
Yeah, with egg on top. That's probably number one. But my students are really into som tam. Like, there's so many things like the goi tiao, like noodle soup. Like, Pad Thai, it's a great question, actually. It might be the 10th most famous thing.
Maybe, yeah. And you know what else is famous? Like, there's a complete tangent here, but whenever I order gai pat pan bamuang, chicken with cashew nuts, my wife is always like, such a farang dish.
Yeah, right.
Thais don't eat that,
That's right.
It's like, oh.
Yeah. So it's like, so we got to be clear here. Like, obviously some Thai people eat Pad Thai, but it's it's just not that popular. It's the best way to put it. Right. It's just not Thai people. Thai people are like, it's 10, number 10, number 11, number 12 on the list.
I think we did a whole show on Pad Thai in the previous seasons, and we called it like fascist noodles or something that, because we won't get into the backstory here, but if you're curious, look up the backstory.
Yeah, it's got a very interesting history.
Yeah. Well, the second one is something that I don't do, that our friend Pandit has told me I should do, and that you're more familiar with than I am, but this is meditation.
Yeah,
and a lot of foreigners come here to
get
in on it.
Yeah, I think this is, it's a bit of a sensitive topic, but I remember myself when I first came to Thailand 25 years ago, and I knew it was a Buddhist country, and it definitely is a Buddhist country. And I just assumed the Thai people would be really into meditation. And here's the truth, after being here a long time, it's not really that popular. Again, there is a caveat. Some Thai people are really into it. There are a lot of meditation retreats, and they're not all for foreigners.
Right.
Many Thai men do become monks for short periods of time, and they do some meditation. One of the staff in my office at my university, a Thai woman in her 30s, she loves to go to meditation retreats. So some Thais are into it, but I really think if you did some kind of survey in the US about people who've tried meditation, I think the percent of people who've tried meditation is higher in the US than in Thailand. It's
what, really?
For sure, dude. Okay. Actually, I have to correct myself. The only exception to that is I think a lot of Thai public schools, they actually make students do some meditation. So that problem. Right. So I think they're kind of required to try it in public schools. And I think Prop Pandit on the show, he was criticizing this because he was saying that they kind of do a bad job of it, and so young Thai people think meditation is kind of square, and they don't want to do it.
Right, like when I was forced to do square dancing in grade 8.
That's right. So, okay, I have to correct myself.
Same thing.
In terms of trying it, more Thai people have tried it. But man, meditation is quite popular in the U.S. It's quite popular in the West. It's very hip, like at universities, at like corporate stuff. This is stuff we talked to Prop Pandit about. Whereas I don't think among Thai people, it doesn't have any cachet or hipness to it. And it's definitely Thai. Like Thai Buddhism has a meditation component. There's no doubt about it. Like I'm not saying that meditation is not Thai. I'm just saying that if you come here and ask your Thai friends, so listeners out there, go ahead, test me.
Hey, let's go meditate.
Like test me. Test me. Ask your Thai friends, when was the last time you went on a meditation retreat? And you're going to get some positives. I know some Thais who do meditate, but I still think it's more popular in the US.
Well, yeah. I mean, I don't think I've ever asked any of my Thai friends about meditation. It's never sort of come up, which maybe supports your point. Or maybe it's just something that they do privately and never discuss anyway. I know my wife doesn't meditate as far as I know. But I don't know. It's not something that I've ever really talked with anyone about outside of you.
Right.
And Prop Pandit.
Well, I mean, it definitely exists here. There's tons of meditation teachers like Prop Pandit. There's great retreats. And definitely some Thai people go to the retreats. But again, it's one of these things like, I think in your intro, you said it well. It's like, I think when foreigners come here, they go to a meditation retreat and they think it's going to be mostly Thai people, and it ends up being, it's mostly foreigners.
Interesting. Yeah. Although when we stop at Wat Sangatan on our bike rides and stuff like that, the halfway point up to Kokret, there's a very popular forest meditation retreat there, and it's almost all Thai. So it's definitely out there, but yeah, I don't know.
I think it's a niche thing. Maybe that's the word of the show. Like all of these things are definitely Thai, but not like the majority of Thais are doing it.
Not mainstream.
Yeah. The third one, I'm going to die on this hill. I'm going to say beaches are not really a Thai thing. Thailand has amazing beaches, and some Thai people go to the beach, but Thai people, in my opinion, are not beach people. They're not sand people. They're not water sports people. They're not sunshine people. So it's a symbol of Thailand. Thai people appreciate their beaches. They promote the beaches, as you pointed out in the intro. These are things that Thai people are smart enough to capitalize on. So they promote the beaches, and the beaches are legit. And some Thai people love the beach. I'm going to say 10%. 10% of Thai people love the beach. Other Thai people, they like to get a big hat, go to the beach in quotes, and sit under huge canopies and eat seafood.
Well, this is interesting. So when you say the beach, you mean frolicking in the waves and splashing around,
or being on the sand, in the States, we play beach volleyball. We're beach people. Like when we go to the beach,
sure,
we're running in the sand, we're in the water.
You hold up mirrors to reflect the light into your face for more beach per beach.
I'm just saying, I'm going to say 10% of Thai people are into doing anything on the sand or in the water.
I would say it's probably higher than that, with a caveat that it's after 5 p.m. Once the sun goes down, they're like vampires. The Thais come out into the beach and splash in the waters.
Okay. My point is they're not sun people, that's for sure. But you're right. They do kind of like to hang out after hours on the beach. And again, it's an eating thing. It's like,
but in terms of frolicking on the beach, though, it's almost always kids, parents with young kids, or teenagers.
Yeah, right. Agreed. And a lot of foreigners.
Yeah.
And a lot of foreigners.
Yeah, and a ton of foreigners. I kind of feel this way about beaches too. I've always said I'm not a beach guy, but whenever I'm on a beach, I'm looking around and go, this is really nice. I should do this.
I love beaches. I'm a total beach guy.
Okay, you're a beach bum. The next one sounds silly on its face, but actually you have some insight into this that surprised me when we were talking about this. Tuk-tuks.
Yeah. I think tuk-tuks they're definitely a symbol of Thailand. They're I wouldn't say they're all over the place, but they're pretty easy to find, right? But I feel that they're just not that popular with Thai people. Thai people are motorbike people, or taxi or SkyTrain people. Again, some Thai people take tuk-tuks, but I think it's mostly foreigners that they come to Bangkok and they're like, I got to take a tuk-tuk ride.
Right. Yeah. It's key. It's like a checklist.
That's right. But, I'm going to give credit to Pai Lin for this, on her recent episode. She was kind of, to be honest, she was throwing, not really throwing shade, but she was kind of laughing a little bit at foreigners, saying like, that foreigners come to Thailand and they think that tuk-tuks are cool, or they think that Thai people love it. And so she was kind of implying that Thai people are kind of maybe like laughing a little bit at foreigners, like our obsession, like we're the ones obsessed with tuk-tuks, and like Thai people don't really pay that much attention to them.
Right. Like when you get right down to it, it's like all of the problems of a taxi and none of the conveniences. Like it's too big to get through middle of traffic, like to cut down the lanes. There's no air conditioning.
That's
You're
right.
behind a bus, breathing in the fumes. Like
they're not
what's
safe.
Not to love?
Right. They're not very safe.
Right.
The truth is that I did take tuk-tuks a lot when I first got here. Like I was that guy. And then I do occasionally do it now, but it's pretty rare. I mean, I can't remember the last time. I probably take, 2 or 3 tuk-tuk rides a year? Like how often do you ride a tuk-tuk?
Well, I might push back on this one a little bit. I think they are more popular than that. Me and my wife and my son take them quite a lot. They're very convenient. We can fit 3 people in them perfectly. You don't have to mess with.
But why not take a taxi? Why are you taking a tuk-tuk? Why don't you take a taxi?
Because most of the time taxis will just be like, no, I don't want to go there. Or they'll say no. And tuk-tuk drivers, in my opinion, unless you're in like the Khao San Road area, are almost always going to take you somewhere.
Oh,
and
interesting.
I don't know. We just find them more convenient. I take them not all the time, but more than you do.
Interesting. Well, it's funny. When I was chatting with Pai Lin, I did tell her that near my university, students, they do sometimes crowd into tuk-tuks when they want to go like down the street and they don't want to walk.
Sure.
So they'll kind of use them as like a tram, kind of. So they might be a little more popular than she indicated. But I do think she's kind of right. Like I think it's this thing that foreigners think Thai people love tuk-tuks, but it's down the list. Tuk-tuks are down the list of options.
I don't think Thai people love them or like celebrate them. They're just there.
Right. Yeah.
They're sort of like bananas. No one goes bananas about bananas. They're just there. And yeah, I'll have them.
Well, to me, the tuk-tuk it's like the pickup truck of Thailand. So if I have a big thing that doesn't fit in a taxi, that's when I go to a tuk-tuk.
Right. They're great on bike rides too, because I don't know if anyone knows, but the tuk-tuks have got a little shelf in the back that folds down, and it's the perfect width to put your bicycle wheels on either side of. And then most tuk-tuk drivers have a little rope in the back, and they just tie your bike to the back. And
nice.
Every time you want to give up on a bike ride and just sort of cheat on your way back home.
You seem to know a lot about that, Greg.
I get home and I look at my Strava thing. I'm like, wow, I hit 55 kilometers an hour on this stretch. Oh, right. I was in a tuk-tuk.
That's great. All right. again, this might be a little controversial. This show is more controversial than I thought now that I think about it. It's a little bit sensitive.
We're going to get all kinds of get hate mail and who knows what else.
That's right. Here we go. I'm going to say this. Muay Thai is, niche is not the great word, but my students, how do I say this? What's the best way to put it? I feel that if you're middle class and above Thai person, you kind of ignore Muay Thai. Like Muay Thai is just not that popular. It's not like baseball, football, basketball in the US. It is the national sport. It is the national sport. It is popular on a percentage basis. Like Muay Thai is popular here, but it's almost like it's in a box. Like it's kind of sad in a way. It's kind of class-based. Like Muay Thai it's a working class sport.
Right. It's definitely, you're right, it is. And is it the national sport of Thailand? Like I know Thailand has Takraw.
I don't know.
The national sport.
Actually, let me I'll ask Gemini right now.
Okay.
But I will defend this. Muay Thai, it is a real Thai thing. It is a thing. But I've had this conversation with my students where I ask them, like, have you ever seen Muay Thai in your life in person? And honestly, it's almost none of my students have done it. A few guys will raise their hand. So it's not like basketball, baseball, football. It's not like that. It's different.
I think those sports are, for lack of a better word, soft and pretty easy for all of the band geeks and drama nerds like me and my friends were to do. Like anyone can pick up a bat and swing at a ball, but to get in a ring half naked and start beating on someone, there's a pretty big barrier to entry for a lot of people, I think.
Well, it's not about doing it. I'm talking about just going and witnessing it.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah.
It does say, okay, so Gemini says Muay Thai is the official national sport.
Okay, I also thought it was Takraw.
It does. Okay, that is so. Basically, it says that Takraw is the secondary national sport. So there you go.
Okay, interesting. Like in Canada, everyone thinks hockey is a national sport, but it's not. It's actually lacrosse is Canada's national sport.
Well,
I
didn't know that.
I never met a lacrosse player in my entire life. Not one person who has ever played or gone to watch lacrosse.
I did not know. I didn't know that. I thought it might be.
Yeah.
I thought it might be curling.
But I should say that actually, I think like in the mid 1990s, hockey was adopted as Canada's second national sport. So it's like Thailand. It has two. It has a winter one and a summer one.
Oh, wow.
But that was only recently. And before that, it was lacrosse. And like I said, I have never met anyone who played lacrosse. Tons of people who played hockey, but not lacrosse.
Right. Well, we got one more. You want to bring it up?
Sure. The famous, which I have never been to, actually, shamefully or either proudly at this point, full moon parties.
That's right. Thailand is quite famous for the full moon parties. They are real. They're quite popular. And it's 90. So I've been to not that many, I think 2, maybe 3.
Really?
Over the years. And it's 90 to 95% foreigners. So when you go to full moon parties, I don't even know. Right. It's actually a good question. If there's a Thai version, like sometimes there are certain things that we were mentioning before the show. When you think of things like go-go bars, if you go to go-go bars as a foreigner, a lot of times the areas that foreigners go to, there's actually only foreigners there. So you might think, oh, Thais aren't into this, but actually there's other go-go bars or massage places that Thais go to. So maybe there's some like Thai full moon parties, but I don't think so. Like, I think this is...
Well, I've never heard of anything like that.
Yeah, I think this is the thing. Like you said, this is something that it definitely exists here, and Thais promote it, and it's a cool thing. Like when I went back in the day, I liked it, but it's not really a Thai thing. Thais are not that into it.
I'm sure there's tons of Thais at them, but they're all like, the subcultures, the young Thais, the hippies, the beach bums, but...
Well, there's not that many. I'm telling you. No, there's some. Like, some of them are working. You got the fire guys. You got, it's like the beach because it's a tourist thing. So there's Thai people working there. there's Thai girlfriends, and then there are some fun, hip Thais who want to go to a full moon party because they've been westernized. It's like so.
Yeah, okay, that's interesting. So they're introduced to the full moon party through their Western friends.
Yes, because they meet foreigners, and the foreigners like, we got to go to the full moon party. It's so Thai.
That's funny. Yeah. I mean, the full moon party did originate in Thailand, but it's not. But yeah, I mean, I don't know. I've never been to one, so I can't really talk about it.
Well, I'm curious what listeners think about this. Like, I guess it's funny when we were talking about this show, I didn't think of it as like edgy, but I realized some of this could be a little bit sensitive. Like, all of these things are really Thai. Like, they're definitely Thai, and some Thai people are into them. I just think the foreigners, and I'm from experience. I'm talking from experience. Like when I first came here, I thought Thai people ate a lot of pad Thai. Like, I thought Thai people were really into meditation. But I'm curious what people think. Like, these are things that they're symbols. These are legitimate symbols of Thailand. But oddly,
and promoted as such, yeah.
But oddly, I don't think Thai people are like that into them.
Yeah, well, if you have any insights or feedback or contradictions or arguments,
let's hear it.
Let us know.
Let's do it.
Yeah. The next in the series will be what is Canadian that Canadians don't do and American that Americans don't do.
That's a good question. It's funny. I was thinking that, people associate hamburgers with the U.S., but if you go to the U.S., we actually do eat a lot of hamburgers. Maybe something like, people think, or at least Americans, when we talk about, apple pie, and I probably have apple pie once a year. So in the U.S., maybe apple pie is not quite as popular as it's supposed to be, Well,
I don't know. American is apple pie. I mean,
well, right.
Can you say as Thai as
pad Thai?
But it wouldn't be though, would it?
But how often do Americans actually eat apple pie is my point. Maybe we don't actually eat apple pie that often.
It's a good point. Although I will say the apple pie at Starbucks is pretty damn good.
Ah, interesting. The thing about Canadians, we associate you guys with hockey and you play hockey. We associate you guys with maple syrup and you use maple syrup. Like, I think Canadians are kind of what we think you guys are.
We are the stereotype. What about poutine? I didn't even know what poutine was until I was like 22. So.
Oh, that's funny. It's funny. Yeah. I never knew it was a Canadian thing because I associated it with like Wisconsin.
Right. Right.
Which is basically Canada. It's like lower Canada.
It does say a lot about Canada's culinary scene though, right? Like our big food export is just French fries with some gravy on it.
That's right.
Not really a lot more to it than that. Anyway, interesting list. And let us know what you think. Give us some feedback.
Cool.
All right, let's do something we call Would You Rather, where one of us picks two contrasting situations tied to Thailand to debate and choose which one we'd prefer. And I got an easy one for you, Ed. It's something we've talked about briefly in various forms on the show over the years, but I want to hear exactly what you think about it.
All right.
So as we said, I'm going back to Canada soon, and the one thing I am not looking forward to is sitting in a coffee shop or a restaurant and being able to understand what everyone is saying around me. So would you rather have a nice cup of cha or latte or whatever in a place where you could understand what people are saying around you? Or would you prefer, like you are in Thailand, where you're sitting in a Starbucks surrounded by Thai people and just completely oblivious to what everyone's talking about?
Great question. Before I lived here, before I lived my life as a immigrant, if we're going to be accurate, I definitely would have said that I would prefer understanding people around me. But now that I've been in the expat bubble for so long, I actually enjoy not understanding what's going on around me. So this is a great question. I like it. I like just, so it's kind of it's almost like a scene in a movie where there's kind of like the hubbub in the background, it's literally background. And then, in the movie, there's a focus on like a cone of relevance. It's kind of like that. Like I've gotten used to that bubble. And it allows me,
a code of relevance.
It allows me to just, I don't know if ignore is the right word, but it allows me just to do my own thing. And I'm less distracted by other people and other conversations, because there's that barrier of like my bad Thai. There's a barrier there. So it's like, wah, 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 wah. And I don't have to worry about it. I don't care.
100%. I 100% agree. And I hate being surrounded by people where I can understand what they're saying. I can't concentrate anymore. I love sitting in a place where around me, like you said, it's like the Charlie Brown teacher. Wah, 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 wah,
it is. Yeah.
Wah. It's just, I might as well have white noise headphones on, just going. I love it. I love the isolation and the focus it can give me.
It's funny. We're totally on the same page. And I think that I never would have thought that, when I first came here, I would have thought that it would have been very disconcerting, or it would have been very weird not to understand what everyone is saying. But it's like, It's strangely peaceful. It's strangely peaceful to not be able to communicate. It's like, I can't talk to you. You can't talk to me. So we're going to actually leave each other alone.
That's right. That's what I want to say when I hear all these stories about these dipshits who yell at people, speak English. Like, don't you know you're missing out here, man? Just
that's great.
Let them speak in whatever language they are and enjoy the silence.
You know what this reminds me of? This opens up a whole nother can of worms, but I'll just mention it. It reminds me of this is either, I don't know if it was an actual meme on the internet or just jokes. It was just guys joking, but they were talking about how they get along a lot better with their Thai girlfriends because they don't understand each other. It's like, yeah, my Thai girlfriend, she knows like 100 words and we get along great. Like we're a happy couple. We're a happy couple because we cannot communicate.
This is a deep topic to mine. We'll have to come back to this one.
Well, it's tricky. It's tricky because everyone says, great communication is the key to a good relationship. And it's a bit weird. I understand that point, but when you can't talk to each other, you just there's some peace of mind there.
Like what we were talking about earlier in the day with another topic, but I said in some cases ignorance is bliss.
Correct. No, that is true. I'll take my cone of silence or whatever you want to call it. I'll take it.
It's awesome.
Alrighty, a final thanks to our patrons who support the show. Patrons get a ton of cool perks and the warm, fuzzy feeling knowing that they're helping in our never-ending quest for cool content. Find out more by clicking support on our website. And connect with us online. We're Bangkok Podcast on social media, bangkokpodcast.com on the web, or simply bangkokpodcast@gmail.com. We love hearing from our listeners and always reply to our messages, unless, of course, you're an agent who sends endless pitch emails on behalf of a client.
That's right. You can listen to each episode on YouTube, send us a voicemail through our website. We'll feature that on the show. Hit me up on Blue Sky. I am BKK Greg. Thank you for listening, everyone, and we will see you back here next week.
No doubt.